With over 25 years in the industry, Robert Downey Jr. has emerged as one of the marquee names in film and one of the most bankable stars to date. Having a net worth of close to $300 million, it is safe to say his choice of profession has paid off. The bulk of Downey's income has come in later in his career, with the production company Marvel padding his bank account handsomely. Avengers: Infinity War netted the actor $40 million to reprise his role of billionaire industrialist Tony Stark, and Hollywood insiders believe this may even be on the low end of estimates. The conclusion of the immensely popular series has been kind to Downey, since the hundreds of millions of dollars in revenue they received from global box office returns from previous movies directly contributed to the spike in his wealth. With 9 appearances as the character in either starring or cameo roles, it has certainly been a profitable venture. Downey's Avengers 3 price tag roughly equaled what he hauled in from earlier entries in the Marvel Universe, with Captain America: Civil War and Iron Man 3. Even for just 15 minutes of screen time in Spider-Man: Homecoming, Downey took in $10 million. Infinity War Part 2 commanded his standard rate of $10 million, and this is without even incorporating gross percentages, which is thought to add another $30 to $40 million. In total, it is estimated that Marvel has contributed to over $200 million to his earnings when factoring in his initial fee and back-end bonuses. Not bad for playing a comic book character. When he is not saving the world from bad guys in a suit of armor, Downey still necessitates a huge price tag for his services. For playing the famous sleuth Sherlock Holmes in the sequel, A Game of Shadows, he was paid $15 million, a jump from how much he acquired for its successful predecessor. Comedies are notorious for having smaller budgets and not paying their actors anywhere near what blockbuster action movies provide. But that did not stop Robert from getting a $12 million check from his work on the 2010 movie Due Date, co-starring Zach Galifianakis. Even though his superhero commitments are coming to a close, his demand remains high and will continue to be so in the foreseeable future, because his minimum paychecks have been at least $10 million per movie for the better part of a decade. There are no signs his freight train of success is slowing down. Robert Downey Jr. has come a long way since the beginning of his career. Besides talent on the screen, his genius lies in his business acumen and careful choice of roles. Since he was able to attach himself to a hugely bankable franchise, his star power enabled him to negotiate a cut of the gross percentage that has paid prosperous dividends. Want to see more interesting videos? Hit that subscribe button below and don't forget to like the video.